Welcome to r/MaliciousCompliance, the subreddit where people conform to the letter, but not the spirit, of a request. This post comes from Available Capital 476. If that's what you really want, Karen. Once upon a time I was working a seasonal retail job at a craft store chain. It is important to note that for the purposes of their sales, lighted tree toppers, lighted decorations, string lights, etc. were all separate categories. On this fateful day, lighted tree toppers were on sale for 30% off. The rest of the lighted decor on that aisle was not. The sales were very clearly marked and the sections designated clearly, as well as the category printed on the package itself. It is even listed in the email that Karen was using to present her coupon. Karen approaches my register with her tree topper. The register recognizes the discounts and applies them automatically in most instances, this being no exception. The 30% applies itself. Your total will be $18.90. Karen then presents her 20% off coupon. I'm sorry. This coupon is not applicable to sale items. Those aren't on sale. The lights aren't on sale this week. I show the copy of our sale bulletin on my counter. I apologize for the confusion. This actually falls under the tree topper category. You'll see here it's 30% off. I won't be able to apply the coupon, but you will be getting the already discounted sale price. I am telling you I don't want any sale. You are going to take my coupon. I should probably mention she was in at least once weekly, yelled about sales and coupons every single time, and then declared she was never coming back. Only to be back the following week to do the same. I would have to manually override the sale price and apply the coupon manually as well. Then do it. I'm telling you it is not on sale and I am using my coupon or I am reporting you. Yes, if you insist. I got visual confirmation from my supervisor in the way of a hand signal we used to mean, go ahead. She was not too happy when I did exactly as she demanded, and her total came to $21.60. You're stealing from me. I demand to speak to a manager. I'm never coming back here again. My shift supervisor had been on the next register over the whole time to combat the afternoon rush. That's how she managed to give the visual approval in the moment. She took great joy herself in telling Karen, you have the exact discounted price you demanded. You can pay it or leave. Oh, you're never coming back. Do you promise? Karen paid her $21.60 with her head hung. She was back next week. The next post comes from Plasma Jack. Grad student told me to do things their way. So here's the context. Some years ago I worked at a cruise ship doing souvenir photography. It was my second summer there and we had a new manager that year that was finishing her master's in photography, standard, not digital. Pay was based on a group split commission, so if the day photographers did terrible but the night photographers did amazing, the day photographers benefited and vice versa. My first year, the owner stopped by to train us and gave us specific instructions on how we should photograph guests and why we should be doing it, and saw an increase in sales as a result of it. The owner has been doing it for years and ran multiple locations, so I just listened and did what I was told. Fast forward to year 2, we have this new manager who had not been trained yet, but only received basic instructions and was told to defer to the returning employees for things she didn't understand. For the first couple of weeks it was fine. Slow start to the season, so sales of course weren't crazy. Come week 5 when night crews start, I noticed that myself and my only male co-worker are both only being scheduled for mornings. At first I thought, whatever, free at night, no big deal. I figured since the new manager was working with a returning employee things would be okay for commission on the night cruise days. First week of night cruises goes by, and I notice I made drastically less than last year for the amount of hours I worked. I checked the sales spreadsheet, every employee needed to update this at the end of their shifts, and noticed that day sales were the same as night sales. I ran up to the ticket office to check the passenger list for the days they ran night cruises, assuming there just weren't many passengers. Not only were there way more passengers at night than during the day, but I noticed way more waste. Second week, I have a split shift that overlaps with the manager. She pulls me to the side at the beginning of the shift and explains her expectations for photos. She shows me an example of hers and then shows me one I took. She told me that the way I took photos was unacceptable and I had to shoot them the way she did. These photos, by the way, get put into 8x6 sheets and small wallet-sized photos. Her photo was a highly technical, let's say. The entire top half of the photo was negative space and showing off the location. Yeah, sure, I kind of got what she was saying because I was in school for photography too. Too bad we're selling pictures of people and not space. I explained to her that myself and my co-workers have been shooting the way the owner himself instructed us to, and she said, "I'm the manager here, not you. I don't know what he told you to do, and that's not what we're doing. Do it the way I tell you to, okay?" The third week, I explained to my co-worker that this is what the manager wanted, and he was confused as well. So we do it. We take these photos where the passengers are barely visible in the wallet photos and half of the photos are negative space. Sales plummeted to no surprise from anyone but the manager and owner. I got a phone call from the owner asking if there were fewer passengers or something, and told him that it was normal. He asked why sales were down at night as well, to which I told him I had no idea because I was never scheduled to work at night anymore. He wasn't sure how to take that, but we left it at that. The next week, the owner called me to inform me that the new manager had agreed to mutually terminate her employment there, and then asked why we were having so much trouble. I told him everything she told us to do and that scheduling was bad since it left us understaffed for night cruises. It turns out, she was instructed to hire new employees for the season, and she ignored every single applicant because they had no formal photography education. So, basically, knowing full well it would hurt sales to not tell the owner that the manager just wasn't good at sales photography, I just waited until she got in trouble for turning up losses because she pulled "you do what I say, I don't care." Sorry, Jay. The next post comes from ancient_educator_76. French fry theory? Delicious compliance. I run the drive-through at a fast food king in the Southwest, taking orders, making drinks, washing dishes, and cooking nuggets, fries, etc. We've noticed a trend in ordering fries, probably inspired by the internet. Thanks, Al Gore. The trend is a fast food hack where a person orders their fries no salt to guarantee the fries have to be made fresh, because we salt our fries, it's what we do. Sure, there are those that order no salt because they need no salt, or prefer it, but those are few and far between. Let's just say the only thing liberal about the Valley of the Sun is its application of condiments and, especially salt. We've had so many people ordering no salt that we now have a separate section where we make unsalted fries. We hold our fries for 30 minutes then toss them either way. If you're on the tail end of that, you still get damn good fries. Having us make you fresh fries individually backs up our line by 2 minutes minimum. So now when people think they are being slick by ordering no salt fries just to get fresh fries that were made recently enough to be kick-ass. This is also beneficial for those who genuinely need no salt, because they don't have to wait now. It's ready. To give a specific example, one of our frequent flyers says no salt on them fries. After his order, as he gets to the window and says, "Those fries are fresh, no salt, right? Oh, you wanted them fresh? Like a new batch? We make them fresh regularly and make no salt too. We'll have to make you a new batch. It'll be 4 minutes and you'll have to pull around so we can bring them out to you when they are finished. Yeah, forget that, just give me what you got." You got it. TLDR, slow burn malicious compliance because a community of customers demand no salt when they really want a fresh batch. We complied maliciously by having no salt fries already pre-made, therefore not a fresh batch. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell.